Australia lies entirely in the southern hemisphere, surrounded by the Indian and Pacific Oceans. It is both a country and a continent, covering about 7.7 million square kilometers, making it the sixth largest country in the world. Its nearest neighbors are Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and New Zealand, but most of its vast land remains far from any other major population center. Australia's landscape is ancient, shaped by millions of years of erosion. The country can be divided into three main regions: the Western Plateau, a dry, rocky region covering most of the continent; the Central Lowlands, which contain the country's major rivers; and the Eastern Highlands, also known as the Great Dividing Range, where you'll find the highest point, Mount Kosciuszko, standing at 2,228 meters. These three regions give Australia its distinctive geography: flat in the middle, rugged on the edges, and surrounded by endless coastline. When people think of Australia, they often imagine the Outback, the vast, dry heart of the continent. Temperatures can soar above 45 degrees Celsius in summer, and rain is rare. Yet this seemingly empty region is home to unique plants, animals, and small towns that survive through determination and creativity. The red soil, wide skies, and silence of the Outback make it one of the most striking landscapes on Earth. Australia has one of the longest coastlines in the world, more than 34,000 kilometers long. Along this edge lie some of its greatest treasures, like Bondi Beach, Whitehaven Beach, and most famously, the Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral reef system on the planet, stretching over 2,300 kilometers along Queensland's coast. Water is scarce in most of Australia, but the Murray-Darling River system is its lifeline, providing water for farming and towns in the southeast. Lake Eyre, the largest lake, is usually dry, filling only after rare, heavy rains. These water systems are vital to Australia's agriculture and ecology, even though many rivers flow only seasonally. Australia's climate is as varied as its land. The north has tropical weather with heavy rains and cyclones. The south enjoys a temperate climate with cooler winters. The center is desert, hot by day, cold by night. Because it lies in the southern hemisphere, Australia's seasons are opposite to those in Europe. Australia's isolation allowed life here to evolve in remarkable ways. Around 80% of its wildlife exists nowhere else. Kangaroos, koalas, platypuses, and wombats are true icons of the country. The eucalyptus tree dominates much of the landscape, providing shade, food, and that distinct scent that defines the Australian bush. Most Australians live near the coast, where the climate is mild, and resources are easy to access. The major cities, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, and Adelaide, all lie along the coastline. Canberra, the capital, sits inland, between Sydney and Melbourne. Despite being such a large country, Australia's population is only about 26 million, leaving vast areas almost untouched. Off the northeastern coast lies one of Earth's most spectacular wonders, the Great Barrier Reef. Stretching over 2,300 kilometers, it's the largest coral reef system in the world, home to thousands of marine species. From colorful corals to sea turtles and reef sharks, it's a living paradise beneath the waves. Sadly, rising sea temperatures and pollution have caused coral bleaching, threatening this fragile ecosystem. At the heart of Australia lies the Red Centre, named for its rust-colored sands and massive rock formations. The most iconic landmark here is Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock, a giant sandstone monolith sacred to the Aboriginal people. As the sun rises and sets, Uluru glows in brilliant shades of orange and red. It's one of the most breathtaking sights in the world. Australia also has over 8,000 smaller islands. Among the most famous are Tasmania, known for its wild forests and misty mountains, and Fraser Island, the largest sand island on Earth. These islands are rich in wildlife and often serve as natural laboratories for studying evolution and biodiversity. In contrast to the dry outback, the northeast is home to lush rainforests. The Daintree rainforest in Queensland is one of the oldest tropical rainforests on Earth, over 180 million years old. It's filled with ancient plants, exotic birds, and reptiles found nowhere else. The wetlands, such as Kakadu National Park, are also vital habitats for countless species of birds and crocodiles. Beneath Australia's soil lie vast reserves of minerals and energy. It's one of the world's leading producers of iron ore, coal, gold, and natural gas. These resources play a major role in the nation's economy. But mining also raises serious concerns about environmental damage and sustainability. Balancing progress with preservation remains one of the country's biggest challenges. Every year, millions of tourists visit to experience Australia's natural wonders. From diving in the Great Barrier Reef to hiking through the Blue Mountains or exploring the red deserts of the Northern Territory, there's adventure everywhere. Each region tells its own story, of survival, of beauty, and the incredible power of nature. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Histography for more amazing stories about our world. Share this video with your friends who love geography and travel, and let us know in the comments which country's geography should we explore next. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode of Histography, where history and geography come alive.